好 ，OK， 应该是可以跑了。Go Go Go！ 我们今天主要是跑十字星嘛，那我希望快点把十字星的剧情给打完。那所以基本上应该会以主线为主啦。那中间如果遇到什么有不小心去遇到打牌，遇到昆特牌收集的话，我可能会顺手收集一下，对。顺便啦，对，主要还是要以十字星为主。因为想说，也出了快1个月了吧，我都没什么时间清，该解决是该把它解决掉。奥森佛特下水道，而且这个游戏的对话其实蛮好笑的。看一下哦，是这边没有错啊。感觉走这边应该比较快，可以直走。看来是要跳井了。要调查的。
Yes.
哦，别有洞天。好，我们来看一下。谁这么贴心的还在下面去插蜡烛？看这讲话 pH 值多低，说多酸就有多酸，是不是？我觉得1.11版的速攻真的调得比较快，我记得之前的轻攻击动作没有这么快。这个亮度我有点犹豫要不要喝药水，还是喝好了啦，要不然我觉得有一点伤眼。谁把我们门锁起来了？哦，以为是杀人。我知道我吓你，但是我没想到会在这地方出现。超展开
You did all you could.
Thanks, Geralt. It's
下水道的重逢。
Lost track of you after I left Vizima. Where'd you go? What have you been doing?
Long story short, I've been treating the sick and wounded as always, mainly at my clinic in Oxenfurt. But in Redania, I'm called on to help the army at times as well.
I'll want to hear the long story long, too.
Sure. But once we're out of these sewers.
Redanian army force you to come here, too? Or are you just down here for a pleasant stroll?
Got our orders this morning. I came down here with a whole unit, but something attacked us.
What happened?
The soldier. He's someone important to you?
His name was Knowles. Supposed to go on leave next week. Now he won't. nor will the rest of
晚
you.
7天回家，
How many were they?
A whole squad.
哇，
6 boys.
感觉真不好哎。
What attacked you? Get a good look at it?
No, I started running as soon as it appeared. It was huge. Spat venom and
哎，所以有怪物哦。
slurping sounds. That's all I know.
Doesn't sound like a major necrophage or a pack of drowners.
No. This was one thing. Big, but one. Somebody threw a torch at it. Monster couldn't have cared less.
All right, not afraid of fire. Good to know.
好，我们来看一下。
Why'd they send you down here? Only if it's not confidential, of course.
I need a venom sample. From the beast that prowls these sewers. It doesn't just kill those who come down here, you know. The water in so many wells is contaminated. Folk are getting ill. Redanian soldiers among them.
Plan to kill the beast. Bring you a sample of its venom after I do.
Nice of you to offer. But I'd rather go with you. Collect the sample myself.
Creature's dangerous. You saw what it can do.
I'm a big girl, Geralt. I can take care of myself. And you know I'll get my way, so don't try and talk me out of anything.
Fine. Your choice. So show me where the monster attacked you.
This way.
哎，等等等等，我东西还没拿，稍等我一下，
Something large struck.
我还没收刮哎，我东西 A 一下啊。因为照行规来讲的话，你偶尔在触发事件之前回头去调查一下，就是因为被事件带过去的一些地区，有时候会有好东西。不见得会有，但是该翻还是要翻一下。锁住，好 ，OK， 我们知道这条路是不能走的。哎，下你在哪里？我好像走丢了。
I shut it as I fled. The monster must have slammed into it.
Glad it held up.
What do you
Though
want,
now we
Geralt?
need to find a way around it.
Is it worth searching
哦，
outside?
这有点强。
Actually, just hoping the monster's blow weakened one of the walls.
面动报顺。
Careful, monster might still be here.
没关系，我们不用怕怪物，因为我们开了无敌哦。
Soldiers from your escort?
稍等我一下。哦，
Yes. That's them. Vern, Miklas. Poor boys.
Beast doesn't play around, apparently.
They saved my life.
看起来就不好惹啊。
Know them well.
Him, I met this morning. But Vern and I served together at the Battle of Dorian. Miklas only enlisted this Yule.
Sorry.
Once you kill this beast, we'll have to send someone down here to collect their bodies. Give them a proper burial.
感觉应该是新模组哎，怪物应该不是兼用的。
Miklas started looking for tracks. Then drowners attacked. The men made quick work of them. But Franz was injured. His leg. He and I stayed behind. I tried to bandage him up while Nals stood watch. Then that beast appeared. Nals pushed me towards the exit and ran at the monster. I turned around and saw him lying there, covered in a sticky substance. I ran back to get him, then dragged him to where you found us.
Where was the monster?
Miklas and Vern had driven it away from us, and paid dearly for it.
Managed to get a look at what attacked you?
Everything happened so fast. I didn't get a good look, no. Only saw it from behind. I know it was large and slimy.
Gotta look around. Man you patched up. Is he here?
Franz? I don't see him. Think the monster might have dragged him off?
Could have. Be beast probably crawled in or out through here. It's deep.
Lower level of the sewers has been closed off for years, but Vern, the commander, had a skeleton key.
所以我们要挖尸体咯。
See if I can't find it.
对啦，这边还是要吃猫药水哦，要不然乌漆嘛黑的都看不到。
Slash wounds made by a blade. No monster did this.
对啊，它有钥匙。
Good. Let's get going.
哦，下面感觉蛮多的。对啊，那个白圈圈都一个圈圈就表示是一只怪物的声音，所以我们下面有几个声音，下面有3个声音，就是有3只怪。然后我们地图右上角一个红圈圈就表示一只怪，所以我们有看到4个红圈圈在移动，这应该就是4只。
Legend going around about this monster being a prince turned into a toad, a curse or something.
I've heard. A lot of women have fallen.
王子变成了青蛙，
Who started that rumor? Strangled.
So, don't believe it?
I studied medicine, not literature. I
还蛮好笑
stopped
的。
fairy tales long ago.
哎，安安你好，小姐一个人吗？
Another unfortunate romantic came to lift a prince's curse, found a hideous death instead.
为什么这个游戏要这样虐女人呢？水鬼，打水鬼最强控场的是一格，你不解释。应该还有2只，那不是很喜欢被打，所以
Shorty, watch out. Move.
哎，大大，你站偏了，你站偏了，不照规矩来。
Hideous creatures.
You alright?
Fine.
所以4只都收掉了。
Look, it's Franz.
What's left of him, you mean?
What kind of beast would do that?
对啊，怎么会有这么多水鬼？
A lot of flowers.
我比我想的还
Does
多。
that mean anything?
Well, means our monster doesn't attack them. Seems they get along with whatever's prowling the sewers. Some kind of symbiosis.
生物学家，
Interesting.
What?
Franz had a leg wound, right?
Just above the knee.
Managed to apply anything to it?
Yes, some spirit, but that was it. Why do you ask?
Look, half of Franz's leg is gone. Monster must have chewed it off. Other bodies were untouched, except for the wounds they sustained in battle.
Are you suggesting the beast likes alcohol?
Mixed with blood.
酒与血是夏天制药片，不是吗？
Here, we need to find the lair.
Right behind you.
好，我们来看一下。来搜刮一下。话说，我一直找不到那个高级北风的素材。高级北风的设计图我一直找不到，所以我的北风只有第2段而已。到底是什么东西啊？
woman's corpse, soaked in slime. Beast must have left it for later.
到处都是。
Another unfortunate romantic came to lift a prince's curse, found a hideous death instead.
这怪物卫生习惯不太好，黏黏的。
Shawnee, watch out! Move!
对啊，我觉得这个游戏格挡做不好，格挡风险高，然后报酬低，感觉是用闪的比较好。对啊，我都已经挡起来了，然后还会被震晕，我就觉得干嘛挡？直接给他打，直接给他打也比较快。直接给怪打，你就不需要在那边投3秒钟，反正打了也不会痛。格挡可以再做好一点，那格挡系统没做好。
Sure, along with a bunch of dirt, rubble, and drowner droppings. I need a clean sample from the lair. That'd be best.
Shawnee, can you get your sample here?
Sure, along with a bunch.
Shawnee, watch out! Move!
这干嘛？我都来找你了。
Loads of slime here. Enough for your sample?
It'd be more than enough if it wasn't contaminated.
我觉得他们应该含个卡瓦棒嘎之类的，也太多了吧？怎么这么多？哦，原来高等北风在这里哦！想说我怎么找这么久都找不到哦。哎，怎么会放在资料片啊？对啊，高等北风怎么会放在资料片？这太过分了吧！我看一下我能不能做。我想说，我都找不到高等北风，原来是在资料片。然后我本片都快打完了。缺什么？我看一下。缺硫磺，马上做，马上做。哦，我找好久哦。然后我在国外讨论区也没有看到。高等北风真的很强啊！不是高等北风很强，是北风真的很强。然后这真的是很好用。啊哈，这样才对啊！我们认真搜寻东西，果然是有屁。认真搜索果然是有意义的。居然在这种地方找到北风。哦，我以为是怪了，不要吓我。哦，也是会吃水鬼。是说水鬼不多吃，我也不知道有谁多吃的啦。那都已经水成那样子了，对不对
？Another unfortunate romantic came to lift a prince's curse, found a hideous death instead. 还好，我认真翻。来看一下，那符文石给的蛮大方的，要不然其实符文石自己买颇伤本。 Dead drowners everywhere.
Strange. Seemed the monster tolerated them.
Long as they don't get too close, I guess. Lair's gotta be nearby.
哦吼，
Decaying corpses, slime everywhere, and that stench. This has to be the lair. Fresh and moist. Beast was just here.
I'll collect my sample.
All the tunnels and corridors converge here.
What now?
Need to lure the beast.
How? We don't even know what kind of monster it is.
But we do know it likes a blend of blood and liquor. Just so happens I've got some alcohol on me.
Well, I hope you don't plan to cut yourself or...
Relax. Plenty of bodies. Sample you collected enough?
Hope so. But I'd still like to get some pure venom. Once you've killed the monster.
To distill an antidote? No use for it once the beast is dead.
Not true. I have a few poison patients on hand. Besides, I can study the venom, test it, maybe discover some interesting properties.
I'll get to work.
I doubt I'd be much help in the fight, but you might need me afterwards. I'll look for a hiding place.
我印象中夏妮是个可爱小女
Back home.
But
No buts. Wait in the passage for now if you have to, though I'd rather you didn't. But when the monster shows, you run for the surface.
fine.
Shani, look at me. Promise you'll stay out of it.
I promise.
Good. Now go hide.
Be careful, Geralt.
哦，老鼠王吗？哦，果然是新模组。哇！哇！这么潮！等一下。我把药水拿掉。我觉得我 FPS 掉的有点多，我把毛发特效关掉一下。我 FPS 掉的有点多，哦，这样好多了。哎，不能锁哎。我们先当成魔物猎人玩一下。哇，好像有点强。 可以格挡吗？哦。还是会被震退了。哦，这网真的，哇，怎么一直被震？雅克史不知道有没有用。头上没有什么用雅克史没有用。我们试上看用。阿尔德应该是不考虑，他太怕火了。哦，好吧。你知道社会有多黑暗？好 ，OK。他是强制击退，就算不损血也是击退，麻烦。不损血是强制击退，这种很麻烦。有啊，他还是会怕 DOT。那金正达他超级吃亏的，一直被震得饱了。对啊，他怕火啦。哇！强制击退感觉太差了。里面有人。哇，中毒了吗？可是我们都吃了精英欸。不是有人，是蟾蜍是人欸。不是，里面有人是蟾蜍是人。又被脱妆了。
He's finally come to, and he can speak human, turns out. Started thinking I'd not conversed in common the whole way, except maybe with me reflection in the piss bucket.
Where am I?
所以那是诅咒吗？
Or the fuck bath oil, as the strange tongue has it. En route to a fear.
Don't remember signing on as a sailor.
Oh, you didn't, mate. They dragged you aboard.
蟾蜍是王子。
Toad in the sewers. Damn it. Should consider consider myself lucky, I guess. Could have killed me on the spot.
Depends how you look at it. Happen to know a bit of a theory. Heard them saying they come here on a mission, dispatched by their king to find their prince, lift his curse. Wagered their honor, and that of their families 5 generations back, that they bring him home.
Wow,尴尬了。
I killed him. Great. So, must think they can save their honor by bringing the prince's murderer back to face the king's justice. Listen, there was a young woman, a medic, red hair. They capture her too?
Don't recall seeing anyone of the sort. You were alone.
Good. Means she managed to flee. Hopefully made it home. And who might you be?
Felipe Caligrand at your service. Petty thief, professional fence, and your guide about Oxenford. What have a bit of time.
And why are you here? You kill a prince too?
Well, to their thinking, I had a hand in this one's death. See, I was their guide. Led them down into the sewers. But not until after you'd cut their prince's gut open.
Sorry about that.
Not your fault, mate. When all said and done, could have sat on the arse in the alchemy playing Gwent.
大意。
Didn't have to brag about knowing Oxenford.
没关系，我们来打个牌吧。
We've been at sea long?
Dunno, right? Not that. Though, on the other hand, what's it matter, any road?
Matters a lot. If they're hauling me out to hang me, I'm not in a hurry to arrive.
Hey, I'm glad to be sailing to Rafia. I hear they got wild horses there. White, with black stripes. Always wanted to see one of them.
Sure they're not black horses with white stripes?
Hey, black horses with white stripes they got in Zanguebar. That I'm sure of.
所以斑马是白底黑纹还是黑底白纹的？
Tried to break out yet?
Used every ounce of charm I got. Might be my inferiors, Ruffy.
I have theories non-existent.
你腰不够细，奶不够大，头发不够长。
Teach you something that time.
Elkal Orial.
What's that mean?
Told us to shut up.
There's been a misunderstanding. Can I talk to your captain?
Alakal Sorkan. Galavat Kar Ualbata again.
Quiet, dog. You killed our prince, and you'll pay for that.
Gilea Valar. Karvarepener.
You'd be dead already.
Revhag ne Aram
Vengeance is not ours to reap, Anna.
Dorgate ye Alami.
We swore on our honor.
How do I say? Take me to your captain.
Valth Alakhe ul Igulath.
What?
Elkal.
Vilth.
哎，这
Vilth. Alege Urgir.
谁看得懂啊？靠腰啊！
Inch Avar Ikel Ugerev Ulvita. Inch Avar Goliath.
What just happened? What did he say?
Said to sit quiet, and that you'll hang in 2 weeks. And then he added something like, "We'll see who's in the mood for jokes then."
Why? What did I say?
Along the lines of, "I want your
哈哈哈哈哈！能笑我哟！
Give it a rest. No point talking to that one. All you get's angry gurgles, and they puff up. You notice? Like them fish. What's it they're called?
There anyone here who
怎
speaks?
么这么好笑哦？
Ah, there's this mercenary with him. Looks Adernian to me. He's the one recruited me to show him through the sewers. Oh, and the mage what leads them knows a bit. Heard him talking, but doubt either will talk to you. If it was you, catch some shut eye, not go on flapping my tongue. Got a long voyage ahead.
Sleep's not what I need. Someone I could actually communicate with. That's what I want.
Greetings, Geralt. Remember me?
Not really.
Gaunter O'Dim, known also as Master Mirror. We met in White Orchard. I helped you find your Yennefer.
我对镜子大师没有什么印象啊。
And it seems you need my help again. Heard a noose awaits you.
我对这人真的完全没有印象。
That is, this slog doesn't kill you first.
Haven't tried it yet.
Doesn't look promising. Not unlike your situation. I could try to extract you from here, you know. Because you do wish to disembark, do you not?
Yeah, sure. But what on earth could you?
Oh, more than you'd ever expect. I shall help you, Geralt. But before I do, I must know you'll return the favor.
Right. Can't possibly get something for nothing.
Indeed. When all's said and done, I am a merchant. So, do you want my help?
Yes.
It's a deal. Once it's all over, we shall meet at midnight at the crossroads, neath the willows near the village of Yantra. Ah, and I must give you something to remember me by.
这是诅咒吗？
What's that?
A mark to show we're associates.
Who you gabbing with?
With no one.
Never liked boats. Not one bit.
哎，超展开。
I heave like devils. Make me stomach churn. Oh, it'd be prime to sleep through the whole thing.
哇，镜子大师是什么人？这么强？
Didn't bargain for no storm. I fear that means a tidy jump in my fee.
To Ophir, get us safely. The king's reward will be generous.
What about the prisoner?
Before the king we must bring him. On doing so, my honor relies.
Can't we just bring your king the bastard's head? Like we're doing with the other?
The other drowned. We could do nothing. We deliver live this one. Apart from all else, the hell the king is sure to condemn him to.
哦，这水好漂亮。
What kind of hell?
Harry, flaying, slaughtering. This is punishment for regicide and death.
哇，强哎！哇，有帅！糟糕，我没有中奖，怎么办？好笑喽！哎，有水可以喝哎，那就还好。不划算。哇！哇！哎，我要挂了。哎，为什么马里波森林血没有补满？哦，那是拉法达解药啊，我搞错了。所以法师才是王喽。安安你好，我原本不想用这一招。哎，偏了偏了偏了！哎，原来不是偏了，是真的不给用啊！原来不是偏，是真的不给用。 哦，好像有一点强。哦，三只在前，乌烟在后。啊，我的装嘞，还我！欧菲尔商人的信，我看一下。哎，刚才其实我应该穿个装备的大衣。哎，所以其实都在身上啊。我还空手，好可怜哦。弑君者是剑。哦，谈判者，不好意思。所以是跟怪物谈判的意思就对了，因为这样子说的是引荐。看一下，杜拉克斯头被砍掉了一个，刚才那个小偷。哦，大的符文石哎，不错不错。那一颗最少值2000多。蛮多可以捞的哎，努力捞。各种搜刮。只是好像都是没有太有用。好，看起来应该是没有什么需要刻意去打的。所以这边是哪里啊？我看一下，这边是选民广场，杨特拉。所以等一下我们到赫兹角这边直接到杨特拉。好，那我们所以我们在这边落地，但是我们是从哪边坐船呢？从这边呢，从奥森佛特搭船搭来这边，还蛮远的。反金属炸弹对他没有用感觉好差哦，可恶！感觉是我们的阴谋被制作单位看穿了。应该用北风才对哦，我都有包高等北风，但是没有用，有点可惜。安安你好，哎，商人呢？刚好把垃圾卖他。Greeting。Greeting。卖它是不是很便宜啊？也太廉价吧？怎么会这么廉价？那卖它也太便宜了，之后再卖别人好了。因为现在我要先凑到15000，然后去交给符文匠。我的意思是，我们现在欠禁止大师人情。哦，这任务我记得，就是小鬼给老太婆养了。
I knew you'd come.
You a soothsayer?
It matters little who I am. Your escape, I made it possible. Previously, Yennefer, you found her thanks to me, so you feel you owe me.
Memento you gave me. Pretty effective reminder.
That is its purpose. Incidentally, I find it quite funny how even the most rotten scoundrels have this inner compunction to repay debts of gratitude. Humans, elves, dwarves, all races. You really must explain that to me one day.
禁止大师是法师
As for
吗
the？ here and now, tell me, how'd you manage with your theories?
You appeared out of nowhere, disappeared just as mysteriously, summoned a storm. Let me guess. You're a mage.
Oh, please, no. I cannot
Eh?
stand spells.
他不是法师哦。
Childish hocus pocus. It's just not interesting. What I find fascinating are true tales, true human lives. Like the one I shall tell you now. It's about a man, worse than most. A vulgar, despicable man with a heart of stone. A man who refuses to pay his debts.
Really think this'll interest me? Any reason why?
He's wronged you as well. His name is Olgierd von Everec.
What did he do to you?
Before I reveal this, I'd like to make one thing very clear. Olgierd von Everec did willfully and maliciously conspire to cause you to kill a man who might have been cured. Had I not intervened, you would have lost your head for this. Do you know why he did it? Because he's a degenerate monster in human flesh who feeds on the pain and suffering of others.
Well, you clearly don't like him. What did he do to you?
He and I made a pact. A pact under which I called on my many talents and associates to give him what he desired. And now the time's come to pay. Yet, he shirks his obligation.
Need me to collect a debt? I'm not some hired muscle.
Muscle is not what this requires. It needs a soul intelligent and clever. An individual who fears no dare. Someone like you.
Pure flattery, that.
Of course it is. After all, I am a traveling merchant, but make no mistake. I've many interesting wares on offer.
Wares like?
Surfeit. Abundance for the body and soul. You will lack neither food nor
禁止大师看起来附录的 NPC 一样，
you might desire weapons.
虽然说他的脸是重做的，他脸是新
I can
的。
offer you those you dreamt of. Your body, agile as never before. Your mind, faster than lightning. Romantic prowess to charm.
其实你是神龙吧？可以许愿。
I offer a great, true adventure. An experience like no other. The fate of only the chosen few.
Sure sounds generous. And all that for my help with one small matter. Won't want anything else from me?
Just one. Honesty.
What did you do for Olgierd? Break him out of a cell too?
In some sense, yes. I remember that day quite well. There was a light drizzle, yet the cold tore right through you. Olgierd appeared at the break of dawn, gaunt as a rail, his shirt moth-eaten. Seemed to have naught but the sword at his side. It quite pained me to look at him. He asked for help, and help I gave. Made him a rich man, successful, esteemed. He is who he is today, thanks only to me. And yet afterwards, he turned his back, shunned me, sends me off when I dare ask for payment. Even sicked his hounds on me once. He's thus left me no option but to invoke the terms of our
协约条款，什么是协约条款
That is where you come in.
How much does he owe you?
Gentlemen don't discuss coin.
Need to know the details if you want me to get my hands dirty. How much? 1,000,000 crowns? 2,000,000?
I'm no usurer to lend coin for interest. No. What Olgierd owes me is far more personal than shiny things.
难不成是欠他的？
As much as I regret it,
对
I can say no more.
，OK， 我猜是信箱。
Know what? This business, it's between you two. Rather not get involved.
Before you decide, please hear me out. You shall see Olgierd as a vile man, or, as they say in the West, a real son of a whore.
What about you? Call yourself a man of many
对啊，
talents.
这有点矛
Take
盾。
care of this?
Therein lies the catch. Our pact states that before I can collect my due, I must yet fulfill 3 wishes for Von Everec. But I cannot fulfill them myself directly, making use instead of a... how shall I put it? A proxy.
镜子大师应该是恶魔吧？
What I need is
我觉得镜子大师应该不是人
something
类。
tells me I shall find none better than you.
What do you expect me to do?
To start with, join me in paying Von Everec a visit. Then, well, then we shall improvise. I believe, however, that all will end well. And once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage.
需要透过签约去满足某些事情。
Specifics now. Thought Olgierd had 3 wishes, requests, whatever.
He does. He may ask 3 things of us, yet we won't know what they are until we see him.
整件事情都很不对劲啊！
All seems a little shady. Your help, your pact with Olgierd, his 3 requests.
Think it over. I agree you've no a priori reason to trust me. But, as it happens, I was in the right place at the right time to help you. And it's also the case that the same man has wronged us both. To my mind, those are reasons to work together.
To my mind, not so much.
Come with me to see Olgierd. You shall see he's a vile, dishonorable man who treats the
欧吉尔德是前阵子给我们那个什么，
as he treated yours.
对，找青蛙王子任务的人，对。好了，帮了，
Fine, I'll go see.
整个都是卖掉我们，那就只能
That is all I ask.
Now remove the damn mark.
Naturally. Just as soon as you complete your task. Go. You will not regret it. We shall meet there. I've a matter to attend to along the way.
Another debt to collect?
Perhaps.
哎，讲话讲就可以升级，也是不错。这样子应该就可以点新技能了。OK， 太好了，我想点这个披斩盔甲。我觉得防御类的 CP 值真的太低，它没有设计好。我觉得光格挡会晕眩这件事情，就让我觉得莫名其妙。对啊，我就挡住就挡住，我怎么还会晕眩？这样子我就直接回避就好了，不是吗？看一下，忽视敌人的防御力，战斗狂热，战斗狂热之后我就会拔掉，我就不用战斗狂热。战斗一起，施展的额外消耗。忽视敌人的防御力。其实我觉得我应该点错了，我应该点怒气爆发才对。算了，没关系，反正之后点数了会再重洗过。 这个我觉得比较实用，就是直接扣防，直接降防的。然后，一定要在这么尴尬的地方吗？为什么这边都没有传点呢？真的不贴心呢。从不如为之过去应该比较快。超展开！What happened？ 是这边找一下入口。各种超展开，怎么会这样？我们跟着白线走好了，不要 gay 搞，gay 搞感觉进不去。对，跟着白线走就好了。是什么？好像越走越远哦。哦，没事没事，好。安安你好。
Look who's here! The Witcher with a stick up his ass. What's new? Got a growth on your platter there. You catch some kind of a fiery pox?
Could say so. Manor's burning. You noticed?
That? All right. You know how it is. Feast drags on with plenty of dancing, merrymaking, rough play. We got a bit carried away, truth be told.
Plain to see. Where's Olgierd?
Damned if I know. Must be somewhere hereabouts. No! Please! I beg you!
What happened?
Let me go! Leave me be!
Shut it!
I ate with yous! Drank with yous! Fought beside yous! And you kill me now? I'm one of yous!
You might have been, but not no more you ain't.
What's he guilty of?
What the fuck's it to you? Not your concern, mate.
我想选第二个啦。可是，如果你要好好的解决这些问题，要选第一个。
Whoa, nerves a little raw. Why?
You deaf! Get the fuck out of here, freak!
All I want is to know what exactly is going on here.
Well, you're not gonna know. Sod off.
I'll leave as soon as you tell me.
Aren't you a thorny prick up the arse? Ataman said to kill him!
Got your answer. Happy? Now piss off. We've work to do.
Wait. I know Olgierd wants him dead. Still don't know why, though.
Just what the fuck is it to you, anyhow?
Nothing really. Just curious.
Cocksucker violated our chivalric code. Just one penalty for that. Death.
What is this row? Are you not done with it? My ears wither from the screams.
哇，我都还没问完嘞，大哥。
Geralt, as you've returned, might I assume you've cleared the sewers? Or have you not been there?
You killed my father!
哎，
You lie! Whoreson!
That man killed him. Alone. Unbeknownst to me. Out of fury, for your father refused us
哎，
hospitality.
他这样子完全没有反应呢，还可以讲话。
Violation of the chivalry code. He was summarily executed himself. Anything else I might do for you? Take her away.
哇，高手哎！
Now, where were we?
比杰洛特还强哎！杰洛特被草叉叉还会挂。
Really necessary, that whole show?
Ah, show. Come now. A man must display some madness from time to time. Helps him feel alive. Dare say you know what I mean. Judging by the mark on
哦，
Know what this is?
I cannot be certain, but I've my suspicions. That's a dangerous man you've chosen to deal with, Witcher.
You're immortal?
Depends on your understanding of the term. Indeed, I cannot be killed. But it's not at all what folk imagine. Not dying does not mean eternally living your life to the full.
So it's a curse?
A curse? No, wouldn't call it that. I'll put it this way. You must be careful what you wish for, lest your wish be granted. For there are consequences.
Not sure I follow.
You know very little can hurt you. So you take wild risks. Chase extreme sensations. There comes a point you've done it all. And all seems boring and monotonous. The trick's to plough through that moment. Go further. Reach beyond what's known as possible.
Killed the beast in the sewers.
Congratulations are in order then. Your reward. You're also welcome to take what you wish from the manor house. If anything's left uncharred, that is. Was it a tough fight?
I sliced its gut open, and it turned into a man. You know that would happen?
Of course he did. He'd never
哎呦
led you into this hell.
对峙喽！
Sir Odin. Come to cast aspersions.
No. I've come to collect a debt.
You know you first must...
Grant you 3 requests by proxy. I present to you my champion, Geralt of Rivia.
That true? You know the Toad was a cursed prince?
He didn't just know. He brought about the curse himself. Did he not mention that bit?
哇，各种超展开。
Allow me to tell it. Quite the gripping story. Olgierd once loved a beautiful maiden named Iris. Yet, her parents chose to offer her hand to the Crown Prince of Ophir. Olgierd grew to hate the poor sot. At first, he wished to kill him, then decided this would be too simple. So, instead, he condemned the prince to a base life in a toad's bloated corpus. Yet he grew bored of watching him suffer and decided to end it. By your hand.
Remind me, Odin. Who is to fulfill my last 3 requests?
My assistant, Geralt.
Then be gone. I don't wish to look at your face any longer than I must.
所以谁是坏人呢？或者是两个都是坏人？
Come,
Where to?
the stables. My men are preparing to depart.
Could have told me the truth about the toad. Having a bit of fun at my expense.
I simply wanted the beast dead. I could not know you would respond to the notice. Pure coincidence. Yeah, I must admit, when you, a witcher, answered the call, I thought it right. It's what you lot are trained to do.
Might have been able to lift the curse.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Then again, why bother?
He was a human being.
That bloody Ethereal was no human. His kind does not deserve to live.
What he said about the prince. That true? You turn him into a toad?
Perhaps. Or perhaps the Ethereal Dauphin ate something that disagreed with him. You never know with their cuisine.
Never heard of food that turns men into monsters.
Then perhaps it was something he drank.
冷笑欸
I cast the curse. Revenge for a deep disappointment. I was another man then. Let rage get the better of me and hollered the words without ever thinking they could possibly come true.
This thing between you and Master Mirror. Your quarrel. Really rather not get involved.
You already are, I fear. He did something for you. Now you've a debt to repay. Am I right?
Yes.
Well, then you'll not free yourself of him till you've paid it back. But never worry. I shall devise tasks so impossible you will never complete them. Not if you go mad trying. But try your best, and your debt shall be absolved, while I shall live in peace until Master Mirror finds another aide-de-camp.
Guess I gotta pop the question directly. What do I need to do for you?
Let me think. We're currently without a roof over our heads. Perhaps we should start with that. Bring me the house of Maximilian Bossoni.
His house?
So surprised. But why? I must live somewhere, mustn't I? What's the meaning of this? Second leave of your senses? You mean to mount a filthy horse? Out of my sight, wretch! Know what Vladimir would do to you if he saw?
Aye.
Vladimir.
布拉迪米尔
There were times he himself stank by foot wrappings 3 days old. But his mount always looked fit for a parade. Oh, none rivaled Vladimir at feasting, carousing. Sadly, he's been celebrating less of late. You must find him, and show him the time of his life. My second request.
Fine, seems easy enough. And the third?
Complete those two. Then, we shall speak of the third.
Any hints? Where I should go, how I might start?
You must be mad. I've no intention to make things easier for you.
怎么这么好笑？
Once I'm done with those two, where will I find you?
I cannot know, as my band has planned some diversions. But let us say at the Alchemy Inn, in Oxenfurt.
哦，好，我知道为什么要搬家了。我突然懂为什么把他们房子烧掉了，完全可以理解。怕我们走得太辛苦啊，因为他这边没有船点嘛，对不对？
Shouldn't be too hard. But the house? How am I supposed to bring him a house?
Actually, the opposite. I wouldn't worry about the house. The brother will be the tough bit.
You waited for me. Nice of you.
I could hardly abandon my proxy to the whims of fate.
Thought I have to fulfill Olgerd's wishes myself.
So states the contract. Yet, nowhere does it forbid me from providing help. And something tells me you'll need quite a bit to complete the first 2 tasks.
Borsodi's house. No idea how I'm supposed to bring him that.
The only Borsodi I know of around here runs an auction house in Oxenfurt.
Heard of it. My swords almost got auctioned off there once. Auction was held in Novigrad, though it was a while past.
They must have relocated. You just might get an opportunity to ask them why.
Fine, I'll go there. Then what?
How should I know? Perhaps you'll get inspired once you're there. Oh, and take plenty of coin. I have a feeling it could come in handy.
Olgierd's brother. Why do you think he'll be tough?
I'm afraid he's dead. Has been for years.
Never agreed to necromancy.
Necromancy is hardly your only option for reviving a soul. An old-fashioned ritual, a blood summoning. That's what you need.
That's like choosing between pestilence and the plague. Besides, I need the blood of the summoned.
Blood. True. Of the summoned, not necessarily. Here.
Where do you get this?
Geralt, aren't you the curious one? Assume it to be Von Evering blood and get on with it.
Where'll I find this Vladimir?
Geralt, I cannot do everything for you. Use your head. The Von Everings are well known in these parts. You must have met someone who's heard of the family. The charming redhead, for instance. The medic. You know the one.
Guess it's high time I got to work.
A bit more enthusiasm, Witcher. You know, you just might enjoy yourself.
Yay, can't wait. Say I need help. Where'll I find you?
I shall find you.
沾之在前，胡言在后。
Good luck, Geralt.
一样是季票，我觉得买巫师的比买蝙蝠侠的划算很多蝙蝠侠季票我刚买的时候好像是1200，原价是1200台币，然后玩不到什么东西。巫师的季票700块，然后2个资料片，这实在太微妙了，真的。所以我们现在要去哪边？奥森佛特。 等一下，搞笑，应该是嘉陵庄园才对。之前没有这个选项之前没有嘉陵庄园是现在才开的。空中保持跳跃指令可以